Peter Parker, also known as Spider-Man, faced many challenges, but nothing prepared him for what was about to unfold. It started as a normal day in New York City, with Peter swinging between skyscrapers. But something fell off. The sky was clouded with unnatural darkness, and rifts began to tear open. A sudden vibration pulsed through the city, sending a wave of panic. Peter's spider sense was on high alert. Before he could make sense of what was happening, a voice crackled through his earpiece. "Peter, we need you at the Avengers Tower. Now." It was Tony Stark. Spider-Man swung to the Avengers Tower, arriving just in time to witness a shocking sight. Nick Fury, Doctor Strange, and the rest of the Avengers were gathered, looking grim. Strange's usually calm face was etched with worry. "Peter," Tony said, stepping forward. "We've got a problem. A big one." Doctor Strange stepped forward, holding up his hands to reveal a magical projection. "This isn't just one enemy, Peter. It's a threat from beyond the multiverse. A being known as the Weaver of Fate has begun tearing through alternate realities, disrupting timelines, and creating chaos across the Spider-Verse." Peter's eyes widened. "Spider-Verse? You mean more of me?" "Yes," Strange replied. "And not just you. Every version of Spider-Man from countless dimensions is being pulled into a catastrophic web. The Weaver seeks to control all timelines, and if we don't stop it, every reality will be consumed." Doctor Strange, recognizing the enormity of the threat, opened a portal that led them to a distant dimension, a place where time was fragmented and unstable. Here, the heroes encountered their first challenge, a version of Spider-Man from an alternate reality who had embraced the darkness. This Dark Spider-Man was a twisted version of Peter Parker who had lost everything. He had become a ruthless anti-hero, and now he served the Weaver of Fate. Well, if it isn't the so-called friendly neighborhood Spider-Man," Dark Spider-Man sneered, his voice cold and venomous. Spider-Man faced his dark counterpart. "You're wrong. I fight because it's the right thing to do, and I'll stop you, no matter how dark you've become." The two Spider-Men clashed, webs flying and fists colliding. Dark Spider-Man's attacks were brutal, but Peter's compassion won out. After an intense battle, Peter knocked out the Dark Spider-Man, but before he could deliver the final blow, Doctor Strange intervened. "We need him alive," Strange said. "He's not the real threat. He's just a pawn in a much bigger game." "Fine," Peter grumbled, "but I'm not happy about it." As they moved deeper into the web of fractured realities, more versions of Spider-Man emerged, each one more dangerous than the last. In one dimension, Peter Parker had become a villain, assuming the mantle of the Green Goblin after the death of his beloved Gwen Stacy. In another reality, a more mature version of Spider-Man had become a world-weary hero who had abandoned his suit. But as the team ventured into these alternate worlds, they also met some of the most heroic versions of Spider-Man, like Miles Morales, a young but powerful Spider-Man. Miles joined forces with Peter, and together, they began to recruit other alternate Spider-People, including Spider-Gwen, Spider-Man 2099, Spider-Ham, and even Spider-Man India. The team was growing, but so was the threat. The heroes eventually tracked the Weaver of Fate to his lair. The Weaver, a powerful entity who existed beyond time, had mastered the ability to manipulate the very threads of destiny itself, warping realities to create his own twisted version of the universe. As the team entered the lair, they were confronted by the Weaver's most dangerous creation. An army of corrupted versions of Spider-Man, taken from different timelines and turned into mindless soldiers, confronted them. The battle was fierce, with every Spider-Man fighting against their darker selves. Peter faced a version of himself corrupted by the symbiote venom.